The current pick has been traded. On the clock now, the New York Jets.
Like Cleveland is off the clock and has been replaced by the New York Jets. Let's go to our Jets insider, April, for a detailed report on what's going on here.
We've got breaking news coming out of the 2025 NFL Draft, and it's a blockbuster, folks. The New York Jets have just pulled off a massive trade with the Cleveland Browns to move up to the number 2 pick. The two-way superstar out of Colorado, handpicked and developed by Coach Prime Dion himself, is heading to the Big Apple in a stunning move that's already shaking up the draft. With undeniable star power, this is a franchise-altering move for the Jets. But make no mistake, this came at a hefty price. To move up to the number 2, the Jets have sent a major haul to the Cleveland Browns. They received the 7th overall pick, the Jets' 2nd and 4th round picks this year, and a conditional 2nd round pick next year, which conveys if New York makes the playoffs in 2025. The Jets were reportedly on the horn with Cleveland for the past 3 days, aggressively working to finalize this deal in time to land their guy. The message is clear from Gang Green. They believe Travis Hunter is the future, and they weren't going to risk losing him. It's bold, it's costly, and it's classic New York, swinging for the fences. Back to you guys at the desk. What do you make of this trade, and is Travis Hunter worth the price?
You see what the Jets just did there? You see what the Jets just did. They traded up to number 2, baby. Forget about it. We got Travis the Fisherman Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner. Plays both sides of the ball like he's doing cardio for fun. Are you kidding me? Lockdown corner, elite receiver. You ever seen a guy like this? I ain't seen a two-way animal like this since I played both ends in Staten Island Men's League in 02. And let me tell you, that was a lot different.
With the 2nd pick in the NFL Draft,
The New York Jets.
select
Wide receiver.
defensive back, Colorado.
Don't even get me started on jersey sales. Through the roof. Every kid in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, heck, even Hoboken. They're all going to be rocking 12 or number 1 or whatever number he picks. People already getting tattoos, bro. I saw a guy with Hunter SZN on his calf. Are you kidding me? It's getting friggin' crazy around here. I love it. And let me tell you something right now. This ain't just some good pick. This is the best player in the draft, period. You hear me? Forget about it. Cam Ward, Shador, yeah, they're good. This is Primetime 2.0. And who'd he play for, by the way? Oh, Coach Prime. It's in the DNA, bro. I've been a Jets fan since I had hair, all right? I lived through the pain, heartbreak, and Mark Sanchez's butt fumble. But today, the whole city's buzzing. I'm running straight into the Hudson with a Jets flag and screaming his name the whole way. Yo, Vinny, you ordered that Hunter jersey yet? You're slipping, bro. Hey, yo, Jets Nation, we eatin'. Let me hear it one time. J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. Back to you guys. The New York Jets take flight to number 2 overall and nab Travis Hunter, the top player in this year's draft, Frank.
This guy's a once-in-every-other-generation athlete, John.
So Travis Hunter holds up the gangrene in Green Bay and is a New York Jet. Wow. Never know what's going to happen in the first round of an NFL draft, especially at the top 5 position, Frank. How exciting. What a price they paid to get him. You just made one of the biggest splashes in the NFL draft in modern day history.
I would say this is right up there. I mean, it's not as explosive as the Ricky Williams trade with Mike Ditka for the Saints in 2000 or 1999 or whatever year that was. A long time ago now, John. But this is right up there on that scale. I mean, this is a huge trade for the New York Jets. Now, they have Justin Fields, a starting number 1 wideout. They also have a number 1 shutdown corner. So this really is the perfect situation for Travis Hunter.
So the New York Jets this year give up the 7th overall pick, their 2nd round pick, a conditional 2nd rounder, depending on if they make the playoffs. So here's the specifics on that. I know April didn't get into that. If they make the playoffs this season, that 2nd round pick stays a 2nd round pick and it goes to Cleveland. If they miss the playoffs, that 2nd round pick turns into to a 3rd round pick in the 2026 draft. What a trade for Cleveland. Don't forget about that 4th round pick. You know, they're picking 106. They threw a 4th round pick in there, which I think maybe they didn't have to do. You already gave up 2 number 2s to move up 5 slots. That might have been enough. Maybe you could have threw a 5th rounder in there. I don't know, John. Well, doing that deal helped them and allowed them to keep their 3rd round pick. That's what it takes. You know, this is the most talked about player in college football, probably for 2 years almost. I know he got hurt last year with a late hit by some coward at Colorado State. But this guy right here, this guy is going to be, he is a New York Jet treasure, and he's going to be a secret weapon in Gang Green this year. Well, he's got everything. He's got special teams. He's a shutdown corner. He could take your slot receiver down. This guy is going to be all over the place, and I think it's the perfect complement to Justin Fields, because he's kind of all over the place too, Frank. You know, Justin Fields was running for his life in Chicago, and, you know, Caleb Williams did some of the same last season. You got to have an offensive line. If you don't have an offensive line, then your quarterback doesn't have time to make these big throws and get it to you big-time receivers down the field. But they haven't had a big-time receiver like this since Keyshawn Johnson. Hopefully he is worth it. Hopefully he stays healthy. You never know how anybody is going to transition to the next level. But this guy, on paper and on film, is one of the most electrifying players ever to come into the NFL. Guess the Jets felt they had to move ahead of the Giants to take this guy. Otherwise, the Giants were going to take him. There's a lot out there about the Giants taking Shedeur Sanders, perhaps taking Ashton Jeanty, which may be what they do next. Who knows? This guy really adds a new element to the New York Jets football team, and you also bring in Justin Fields. People don't know how he's going to fit in. It's going to be a surprise to everybody that plays against this team this year, and I think the advantage lies with New York in that sense. You know, Buffalo hasn't had to run around and chase Justin Fields. Neither has Miami. They're about to find out. So the disappointing Aaron Rodgers era ends. Gotham City football just got robbing. Boy wonder. Travis the Fisherman Hunter adds a lot more sauce to their defense, and a special teams X Factor coached up by Prime Time himself. What a player. The fact that Travis Hunter is on his way to New York. What a different team they're going to be this year, Frank. Yep, can't wait to see it.